Hello students, this is the second video lecture of chapter 5, the fundamental unit of life, class 9 science. In this video lecture, we are going to talk about cell membrane. Okay, so cell membrane is one of the important component of a cell. Okay, cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane. Okay, so when I say plasma membrane, I am ultimately talking about cell membrane. So cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane. Okay, now what is cell membrane? So cell membrane is the outermost covering of the cell. So suppose if I draw a typical structure of cell, or you can say structure of a typical cell. Okay, if I draw structure or diagram of a typical cell, I may draw like this. Okay, when I say typical means basic structure. Okay, it would include these components which I am depicting in this diagram would include in any cell. So typical जब भी कहूँ मतलब I am talking in general कि भाई ये चीजें तुम्हें हर एक सेल में मोस्टली देखने को मिलेगा. When I say typical cell, suppose while drawing you would need a boundary, you would need a definite shape to define the structure of cell. So for that we require plasma membrane. So the outermost, you see this, when I make a cell, probably mostly the shape of cell goes like this. Okay, and in between you would be having nucleus. Okay, we would be reaching to nucleus, okay, the cytoplasm, the other organelles a bit later, but we are starting from the outermost. So the outermost covering of the cell is called cell membrane or plasma membrane. So if you are able to recall, we discussed 4 components of cell, maybe 3, okay, but what were those? Cell membrane, cell organelles, cytoplasm, nucleus. So basically between nucleus and plasma membrane, you would be able to see some fluid like substance. This fluid like substance, jelly like substance was referred as cytoplasm. So one which is covering the cytoplasm, one which is covering the plasma is known as plasma membrane. Why the cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane? Basically we can say that because it is covering the plasma portion of the cell. Okay, when I say cell membrane, it is enclosing the contents of the cell. Okay, why do we require covering? So as to, okay, so if I say why covering or why cell membrane, okay, so what would be the reason? To separate the internal environment of the cell from its external environment. Okay, so this is the basic reason. Okay, बाहर कुछ भी हो, सेल के कंटेंट्स बाहर के कंटेंट से कैसे अलग हैं, कौन इन्हें सेपरेट कर रहा है? दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. Okay, now what is the function of plasma membrane? So we next move down to function. When I say function of cell membrane or function of plasma membrane, the primary function of plasma membrane or cell membrane is the movement of substances. Now the substances can be water, can be food substance, or you can say food in the form of minerals, okay, nutrients, you can say excretory products, excretory or waste products, okay, whatever things, whatever substances, the movement of substances in and out of the cell, in and out of the cell, क्या सेल के अंदर जाना चाहिए, क्या सेल के बाहर आना चाहिए, जो रेगुलेशन हो रहा है इज डन बाय सेल मेम्ब्रेन. So the cell membrane is basically acting as a watchman, is basically acting as a guard. Okay, now how come we can say cell membrane as a watchman or guard of the cell? Because this is a kind of watchman standing at the gate, seeing that if the person coming belongs to the house or is relative of the member living in the house, then and then only the watchman would allow that person. Okay, कभी अगर कुछ नया सा person in the sense कोई unknown person आता है, so what would the watchman or the guard do? It would ask the family member or the member living in that house or the owner, okay, whether he is having any relationship with that. Then and then only he or she, okay, the guard would allow the unknown person to enter into the house. Okay, so the thing is the cell would also allow or would exit, would make the substance exit or would make the entry of the substance if it requires, यानी according to their requirement, according to the requirement. ऐसा नहीं कि कोई भी आ रहा है आने दो, कोई भी जा रहा है जाने दो, नहीं. ओके, कि अभी यहाँ पे आसपास वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं, अंदर जाना है कि अंदर वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट है, उनको बाहर आना है, कब बाहर आना है, कौन कब अंदर जाएगा, these all things are regulated by cell membrane or you can say plasma membrane. Okay, so according to the requirement there is entry and exit of substances. Okay, and as I said, substances can be anything, water, excretory products, okay, oxygen, carbon dioxide, ठीक है, or else food substances, nutrients, minerals, etc etc. जो भी substances है, मान लो अंदर जाना है, बाहर जाना है, कुछ भी, it would be regulated by the plasma membrane, कि भाई किसको अंदर जाने देना है, किसको बाहर जाने देना है. Okay, so since it is according to the requirement, therefore plasma membrane is selectively permeable membrane. Very much important. Selectively permeable membrane. Okay, plasma membrane is known as selectively permeable membrane. Now you might be thinking कि मैम ने बोल तो दिया it is very important, but what is the meaning of selectively permeable membrane? Okay, so first of all let us understand the meaning of permeable. What do you think? Permeable, permit कर रहा है, permit कर रहा है, ठीक है. Ability, able, ability to permit, ability to permit is permeable, कि भाई वो allow कर रहा है. अच्छा, जब मैं बोलती हूँ परमिएबिलिटी जो होती है वो तीन तरह की होती है. एक होता है फुल्ली परमिएबल. फुल्ली परमिएबल यानी उसके पास फुल एबिलिटी है टू परमिट. कोई भी आ रहा है आने दो, कोई भी अंदर से जा रहा है जाने दो, ठीक है. फुल्ली परमिएबल. व्हेन आई से सेमी परमिएबल यानी आधे सब्सटेंसेस को जाने दे रहा है, आधे को आने दे रहा है. सेमी आधा. ओके, व्हेन आई से सिलेक्टिवली, व्हेन आई से सिलेक्टिवली मतलब कोई भी आ रहा है अंदर नहीं जाने देंगे, पहले चेक करेंगे, हाँ ठीक है अभी जाओ. फिर कोई अंदर से भी बाहर जा रहा है, भाई क्यों जा रहे हो, देखने दो, चेक करने दो. देन इफ it allows, then and then only, otherwise not. So selectively, select कर रहे हैं, choose कर रहे हैं, अच्छा जाने देना है तो जाने देंगे, नहीं तो नहीं. So that is selectively permeable membrane. Apart from this, when I talk about fully and semi permeable, okay, fully permeable, semi permeable, ठीक है, there is not much control as selectively. So plasma membrane is a selectively permeable membrane. It allows some substances according to the requirement into the cell, allows some substances according to the requirement into the cell or outside the cell, but according to the requirement, according to the need. Therefore, cell membrane is known as selectively permeable membrane. अच्छा, कह तो दिया अंदर बाहर सिलेक्टिवली हो रहा है, लेकिन अंदर बाहर हो कैसे रहा है? ओके, हाउ द सब्सटेंसेस, the movement of substances take place. Okay, so the next is movement. When I talk about movement, okay, the main process used by the cell for movement of substances in and out of the cell is diffusion. Now you might have heard this term, you might have not, but after explaining this process, you are already aware of the process. Process क्या है वो तुम्हें पता है, बस term introduce हुआ है, that's all. When I say diffusion, ठीक है, मैं पहले process बताती हूँ क्या है, तो you can correlate with it. So movement of substances from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. Okay, this is known as diffusion. अरे ये तो मैम हमने पढ़ा है, अगर याद नहीं आ रहा, क्लास 7th में एक टॉपिक पढ़ा था पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. वो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वाला, हालांकि we are dealing with biology, then too also I am introducing physics. Why? Because see here, potential difference electricity वाले टॉपिक में पढ़ा था. There wherein they have to make you understand the concept of battery. Okay, before moving down to battery, they gave you an example wherein you are having two beakers, consider them having same volume, okay, and they are connected through a pipe. In the first beaker, or you can say in the beaker A, the content of water is till this level, okay, and in beaker B, the content of water is only this much. So what do you think? What would be the movement, what would be the direction of the movement of water from A to B or B to A? पानी कहाँ से कहाँ जाएगा, from A to B or B to A? What do you think? Obviously you would be making fun of me that what silly questions you are asking, but it is based on a very important concept of movement of its higher concentration to its lower concentration. That means if in this case I am talking about water, so water will move from its higher concentration to its lower concentration. So I think you are very well aware of this concept, and therefore the water will move from A to B. कब तक पानी जाएगा? तब तक जब तक both the beaker would be having same level of water. Once reached at same level, the flow would stop. You are already aware of this. Okay, so diffusion is nothing but the movement of the substance from higher concentration to lower concentration. Okay, so when I talk about in case of cell, so in case of cell, this diffusion is basically for gases, and the two basic gases you are already aware is oxygen and carbon dioxide. ओके, सो यू नो जैसे हमने रेस्पिरेशन पढ़ा था, तो रेस्पिरेशन में क्या आता है, वी टेक इन ऑक्सीजन एंड वी गिव आउट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. सो ये तो मैंने ऑर्गेनिज्म लेवल पे कहा, रेस्पिरेशन भी नहीं कहूंगी, इसको मैं कहूंगी ब्रीदिंग. ब्रीदिंग. सो व्हेन आई से यू नो रेस्पिरेशन, मैं रिस्पायर कर रही हूँ, एक्सपायर कर रही हूँ, ठीक है, इंस्पायर कि इनहेल, एक्सेल, जो भी है, ठीक है. तो इंस्पायर इट्स इंस्पिरेशन, एक्सपीरेशन. ओके, नाउ व्हेन आई से यू नो रेस्पिरेशन, रेस्पिरेशन में इंस्पिरेशन होता है, एक्सपायरेशन होता है, और वी कैन से इनहेलेशन, एक्सेलेशन. ओके, व्हेन आई से यू नो व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट गैसेस, तो गैसेस में क्या है, जैसे हम सांस लेते हैं, सांस छोड़ते हैं, उसी तरह सेल जो है वो भी ऐसा कर रहे हैं. सो व्हेन आई ओनली टॉक अबाउट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, क्या होगा, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज अ सेल्यूलर वेस्ट ना, इट शुड बी रिमूव्ड आउट ऑफ द सेल. सो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड is produced by cell. So carbon dioxide amount would be more inside the cell comparatively to the blood vessel flowing, you know, blood vessel तो नहीं कह सकते क्योंकि सेल भी blood vessel के अंदर ही आएगा. तो blood vessel में जो दूसरा you know प्लाज्मा पोर्शन होगा ना, ब्लड में एक लिक्विड पोर्शन होता है, ब्लड में सेल्स होते हैं और एक लिक्विड पोर्शन होता है जिसमें सारे सेल्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं, जिसको हम बोलते हैं प्लाज्मा. दिस प्लाज्मा इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम साइटोप्लाज्म, है ना. सो व्हाट आई वांट टू से इज, ये सेल का इंटरनल एनवायरनमेंट है और ये सेल का आउटर एनवायरनमेंट है, एक्सटर्नल एनवायरनमेंट है. तो यहाँ पे जो अमाउंट ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड होगा वुड बी लेस. सो अल्टीमेटली क्या होगा, बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ डिफ्यूजन कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड विल मूव आउट ऑफ द सेल. Carbon dioxide will move out of the cell. This is the you know how the movement takes place. Similarly, in case of oxygen, oxygen cell को चाहिए होता है. So according to requirement, अगर ऑक्सीजन का कंटेंट सेल के बाहर ज्यादा है ना, और ऑक्सीजन का कंटेंट सेल के अंदर कम है, so what would happen? There would be you know movement of oxygen into the cell by the process known as diffusion. That is movement from higher concentration to lower concentration, higher concentration to lower concentration. समझ आ रहा है, यहाँ पे बाहर आ रहा है, यहाँ पे अंदर आ रहा है. So you know gases में it is because of diffusion. Now once discussed about gases, what about water? Okay, when I say water, so special type of diffusion takes place for water. The special type of diffusion is known as osmosis. ठीक है, ऑस्मोसिस में क्या आता है, यहाँ पे था तो मूवमेंट ऑफ सब्सटेंसेस, स्पेसिफिकली गैसेस इन केस ऑफ सेल. व्हेन आई से द मूवमेंट ऑफ वाटर, the movement of water across semi-permeable membrane, ठीक है, as mentioned in textbook, semi-permeable membrane. So the movement of water across semi-permeable membrane from its higher concentration to its lower concentration is known as osmosis. Okay, so this is the difference, that when I specifically talk about water, I am talking about special type of diffusion known as osmosis. When I talk about gases or in general, then it is known as diffusion. So basically the movement of substances inside cell takes place through diffusion. Okay, now when I talk about most organisms like unicellular freshwater organisms, they absorb water, since freshwater organisms living in water, so they absorb water by the process of osmosis. When I am talking about water, you have to refer the process osmosis instead of diffusion. Okay, similarly plant cells. Many plant cells absorb water by diffusion. Plant roots. Okay, plant roots. Let us take an example. Suppose this is the plant. Okay, and roots. So, when you water plant, the amount of water molecules outside the root is more comparatively to inside the root. Okay, so let me make red dots inside the root. So these are the water molecules present inside the root. So the water would move from higher concentration to lower concentration. So बाहर से वो अंदर जाएगा. So this is the process known as osmosis, because I am talking about movement of water. Okay, so that you have to keep in mind. Apart from this plasma membrane is a organic molecule. When I say organic, okay, plasma membrane is made up of organic molecules. So when I say organic means it would be composing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen mainly carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So plasma membrane is made by organic molecules which are lipids and proteins. So lipids and proteins are organic molecules by which the plasma membrane is made. Okay, apart from this, plasma membrane is flexible. So if you want to define or if you want to give rough idea about plasma membrane, so it is a flexible outermost covering, okay, made up of organic molecules called lipids and proteins. Okay, now I have discussed about gases, movement of water, the name of the process, diffusion and osmosis. Apart from this, when I talk about nutrients, so nutrients and any other substances, okay, rest substances, they some of these substances movement takes place by using ATP. If you are able to recall ATP, you have already studied in class 8. Okay, adenosine triphosphate. So this is an energy currency, है ना? So this is providing energy. So by energy requirement, okay, by energy, the movement of nutrients or any other substance take place. So one of the pathway for movement is diffusion in case of gases. In case of water, it is osmosis. In case of other materials like nutrients, food, it would be with the help of energy also by using ATP. Apart from nutrients, when I talk about unicellular organisms like amoeba. So do you know amoeba engulfs food with the help of pseudopodia? Okay. So since amoeba is a single cell, it would engulf the food from this, by making pseudopodia. That means the plasma membrane is flexible. So it changes its shape accordingly so that it can engulf food. That means entry of food inside the cell. So it can be by the process of endocytosis. Now if you observe this term carefully, endo means inside, cyto means cell, and cis you can refer it as process. Okay. So the process of engulfing food or any material moving inside the cell is known as endocytosis. And amoeba, being a unicellular, engulfs the food by the process of endocytosis. Okay, so if I talk about movement, diffusion for gases, special type of diffusion is osmosis for water. Okay, then we talked about flexibility. Okay, before moving now to flexibility, I also talked about these things, unicellular freshwater organisms, absorption. Okay, apart from this, endocytosis. Okay, now so diffusion, osmosis and endocytosis. Apart from this, I also talked about that nutrients are taken with the help of ATP, or energy. They utilize energy to either take in nutrients or to move some excretory substances outside the cell. Okay, so in this video lecture we started with cell membrane. Cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane. Okay, what is its what it is. Then we talked about why it is required. Then we talked about function. Okay, then we discussed why plasma membrane is known as selectively permeable membrane. Okay, and how the movement of substances takes place through plasma membrane. Okay, the different processes: diffusion, special type of diffusion, osmosis. Okay, they also utilizes energy to make the substance move in and out of the cell, and the this endocytosis, right? So these are four you can say the pathways followed by the substances for moving in and out of the cell.